Hi my friends, today I'm gonna guide you to a Pilates inspired full body workout, and the best part is that you don't need any equipment. We're gonna get started on your back. So just lay down, find a comfortable position with your legs and your arms, maybe extending the arms, maybe extending the legs. And once you're here, just start concentrating with your breathing, just taking a huge breath in and a huge breath out. Every time you breathe out, try to make yourself a little bit heavier towards the floor. And as you inhale, bringing that right knee closer to the chest, grabbing that right knee with both hands, pressing that knee towards the chest. And as you exhale, just let that leg go all the way back down. Bringing the left knee closer to the chest with the hands, pressing that knee towards the chest. And as you exhale, letting that leg go all the way back down. One more time, bringing the right knee in towards the chest. This time, don't grab it with the hands. We're just gonna drop that right knee towards the right side into that circle all the way down, back and around. So you're trying to focus on the rotation with that right hip. It's a gentle circle all the way around. Keeping that leg all the way down, bringing that left knee closer to the chest, dropping that left knee around to that side, back down, and back up towards that circle. Again, focusing on your breathing here. So try to inhale as you bring that leg close, and exhale as you bring that leg back and around. Last time. Keeping that knee and that leg all the way extended at the bottom. And whenever you're ready, just bringing the arms overhead. Inhaling and then peeling your spine one piece at a time off the mat, all the way up to seated. And as you exhale, just reaching towards your toes. Inhale, bring yourself back to seated. And exhale, peel your spine back down towards the floor, reaching those arms overhead. And then inhale, peel the spine all the way. And then exhale, reaching towards the front. Last time, just like this. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, peel yourself all the way down towards the floor. You're doing so good. Bring it all the way back up. And last exhale as you reach towards your feet. And then this last time, you're gonna lay down all the way back towards your back. And then you're gonna place both hands on your sides. Bending the knees. Making sure you can touch the very edge of your heels with your fingertips. Keeping the hands to the sides, press the low back against the floor. And then we're gonna lift up that right leg. The right leg is a 90-degree bend on the knee, and then you're pointing out the toes. As you inhale, bringing that leg down. And as you exhale, bringing that leg all the way back to the middle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So you're trying to squeeze that leg a little bit more every time you're tapping that leg down. And you're just gently tapping that leg towards the floor. You're not letting go of any of that leg weight on the floor as you're tapping down. Exhale as you lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more. Last 2, contract that core down towards the floor. Last 1, keep that leg lifted, keep pointing out the toes. We're gonna bring the hands all the way towards the back of the head. And once you're here, just curl yourself up towards that leg. And as you lower yourself, bringing knee and chest down. And then exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Try to contract yourself a little bit harder every time you're lifting up the chest. Making sure that this movement is coming from the core and not the neck as you're lifting yourself up. Exhale there. For 8. You're doing so good. Again, if at any point this is feeling a little too spicy, you can keep that leg down. Just keep curling your chest up and down. For 3. For 2. Last one, bringing that curl all the way up, holding that curl up towards the knee, and then extending that knee all the way long, all the way in. For 8. Exhale as you extend, inhale as you bring it closer in. For 6. 5. If the neck is hurting, bringing the neck down. Last 2. Curling the chest in. And last 1, dropping everything down, bringing that knee towards the chest. Just stretching that leg all the way down. And then keeping that leg all the way extended at the top. Bringing the hands to the sides, the neck is resting on the floor. Pointing the toes to squeeze the leg. Bring the leg down as you inhale. Exhale, bring that leg back up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Can you press your low back against the floor a little bit tighter? Can you maybe tuck the belly bit under towards that spine? Making sure your neck is relaxed all the way through. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Exhale. 3. 2. And 1. Holding that leg lifted. Bringing that right arm a little bit wider towards the side and bringing the left arm all the way overhead. Reaching towards the foot as you exhale and then bring it all the way back down towards the overhead. Maybe using the elbow on the right hand to help you lift your chest up. For 8. Exhale all the air as you lift. 7. 6. 5. 4 more. You're so strong. 3. 2. Last one. Bring it up and bring yourself all the way down, extending that leg back down, bringing both knees towards the chest, and just give that low back a nice little massage here. Bringing the feet back down, the hands towards the side. Pressing the low back once more time towards the floor, keeping your belly button tucked in towards the spine. Drill your toes on the right side and lift up that left knee into a 90 degree. That leg is gonna tap down. It taps all the way back up. Remember this one, you're keeping that knee at 90 degrees all the way through. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Try to concentrate on your breathing and keep contracting your core all the way down. Your back is always flat towards the floor. For 8. 7. Exhale as you lift. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Keeping that leg lifted, grabbing the hands behind the neck. Curl yourself up and curl yourself back down. So make sure that all the lifting is coming from that core, pressing down against the floor. For 8. 7. 6. Can you bring yourself a little bit higher up? 2. Bringing the neck back down. The arms go back towards the side, the leg goes long, and it goes down. Exhale as you lift. Pointing out those toes, squeezing that leg all the way through. Tucking in the core. Relaxing the neck in the mat and relaxing the shoulders. Maybe giving yourself a smile as you're here. Exhale as you lift. For 8. You're so strong. For 7. 6. 5. 4. Last 3. Only 2 more. You got this. Last one. Holding that leg all the way extended, bringing that left arm a little bit wider towards the side, lifting that right arm all the way overhead, and then as you exhale, reaching towards your foot and all the way down. Try to use your core instead of the momentum of lifting up that arm. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing everything down, bringing the knee back down. Once you're here, we're just gonna roll ourselves all the way towards your tabletop. So once you're in this tabletop, just make sure you're stacking your joints on top of each other, your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder, and your knee right underneath your hip. We're gonna extend that right leg long. You have 2 options here. You can keep your foot down, or you can lift up that right foot all the way up as you're pointing out the toes. You're gonna inhale as you push yourself down, and then exhale as you push yourself back up. You're gonna place that right foot back down towards the floor, and you're gonna squeeze that left knee all the way up towards the chest. Bring it back down, extend the toes, push up, exhale out, toes go down, knee lifts. You got this. Try to squeeze the shoulder blades down. Every time you're pushing yourself down, using your breathing to help you push yourself up from that push-up. You have 8. 7. 6. 5. You're so strong. Remember, you can always keep that leg down when you're doing your push-up. For 2. And 1, keeping that leg down. We're gonna bring ourselves all the way down into your forearms, and we're gonna extend that leg all the way again. Once you're here, just lifting up that leg for 2, and bringing that leg down for 2. It goes up for 2. It goes down for 2. Try to keep your head bones down towards the floor, and try to squeeze that glute up as you're lifting up that leg. Exhale all the air as you're lifting up. Inhale as you lower. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Single tempo. In 2. And 1. It goes up, it goes down. Up and down. Squeeze the glutes. You got this. Pressing those elbows against the floor. Keep the palms facing down. Stretch out the fingers. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Keep that leg lifted. As you flex the foot, bring that heel closer towards your bum, and then as you extend that leg, pointing out the feet. For 8. 7. For 5. 4. 3. Keep your neck aligned with your spine. 2. And 1. Extending that leg all the way long. Bring that leg down. Push those hips down into your child's pose. Relax the neck. Maybe reaching towards the front of the mat a little bit more. Just stretch out those arms. And as you inhale, roll yourself all the way back into that tabletop. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So bringing yourself back into that tabletop, stacking the joints, keeping both hip bones down towards the floor, extending the left leg long. Either that left leg stays down with the toes under, or you can point down the feet. All the way down towards your push-up. Exhale out, those left toes go down, the right knee goes towards the chest. Remember, you're squeezing the shoulder blades in together every time you're doing that push-up. Either lifting up the leg or not lifting up the leg. Totally your choice here. Exhale as you lift. For 8. You're so strong, you only have 7. If it's feeling a little too spicy, maybe going into the child's pose a little bit earlier. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Tucking the knee in, bringing the knee back down. Bringing yourself down into your forearms. Keeping that neck relaxed, aligned with the spine, pointing out the toes. Bringing that leg out for 2. Bringing that left for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Keep tucking in your belly button towards the spine. Exhale all the air as you're lifting up. And squeezing those glutes as you're bringing that leg up. For 8. 7. Try to relax the neck. You got this. 5. 4. Single tempo. In 3. 2. And 1. You already know the drill. It goes down. It goes up. Down. And up. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Squeeze the glutes. 3. Relax the neck. 2. And 1. Holding that leg all the way lifted. Flexing the feet as you bring that heel closer towards the bum. And then extending that leg long. And try to keep both hip bones down towards the floor. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bringing that leg all the way long, back down towards the floor, and then pushing those hips all the way down. Once you're here, just rolling yourself back into that tabletop. Once you're in this tabletop, just rolling those shoulders down and out, pointing out the toes. And once you're here, just take a huge breath in. As you arch your back, throw your glutes towards your heels, exhale all that air. And as you inhale back, just arching the spine all the way up towards the sky, back into that tabletop, and then arching the back one more towards the heels. Take these at your own pace, move at your own pace. This is just a nice little way to release the spine. Maybe release any tension on your low back. One more, all the way up, back into that tabletop. And once you're here, just tuck the toes under and push the hips all the way up into your down dog. Make yourself long from the hands and start alternating those ankles one at a time. All the way towards the floor and back up. 4, 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Once you're here, hold that down dog, walking your hands back towards your feet. Just enjoying this nice little waterfall here before we finish our flow. Bending the knees, grabbing the elbows, rolling yourself all the way up. And once you're here, just bending the knees, taking a huge breath in towards the sky, squeezing the body, and then letting everything go. One more time, just like that, take a huge breath in, all the way up towards the sky, and then let it go. And that's it for today, my friends. Thank you for showing up today. Let me know in the comments if you like this routine, or maybe what other routines you would like to see. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.